Not long ago, I took my kids to a donut shop and they were given these balloons. And when we walked outside, they immediately let them float up into the sky. And we just stood there watching these balloons just get smaller and smaller and smaller in the air. And I remember thinking, this must have been what it was like for the disciples when they stood there that day and Jesus ascended into heaven. And they must have just been stupefied at the reality that he was really going away and that he was going up into heaven. And in fact, Acts tells us that they just stood there for a long time until an angel had to come and say, okay, move along. He's going to return one day. Go about your business now. You know, it must have been hard for them to believe what Jesus had said, that it was actually for their good that he was going away. You know, whenever I read that in the Gospel of John, I want to argue, like, can it really be better for Jesus to go away, to ascend into heaven? But it really is. Think about this. In the place of greatest power, we have the best possible advocate for us. You know, I live near Washington, D.C., and in Washington, D.C., lobbyists are sent from all over the world representing different companies, different interests, and they're there because these companies want someone to speak for them, to advocate for them and their cause. Well, the throne room of God is the greatest possible place of power. And think about this. The advocate that you have because of your faith in Jesus Christ is none other than the Son of God, who is perfectly pleased God, who has the name that is above all names. Isn't that encouraging that we have Jesus there for us? And he's ascended into heaven to prepare a place for us, and he sent his Holy Spirit. You know, we never have to be alone. No matter where we are on this planet, God's Holy Spirit is dwelling in our hearts, comforting us, giving us courage, convincing us of the love of God. These are the wonderful benefits we receive because Jesus has ascended to heaven. And so we can sing the words of the song that says, "Before the throne of God above, I have a strong and perfect plea, a great high priest whose name is love, whoever lives and pleads for me. My name is graven on his hands. My name is written on his heart. I know that while in heaven he stands, no tongue can bid me thence depart."